Hi, this is Travis at CrossFit Invictus, and I'm going to show you what we call ladder crawls. Ladder crawls are a little different from bear crawls, even though they seem very similar. I've seen a lot of different variations of bear crawls where knees are different heights off the floor, but we're going to go super, super close to the floor. So if you have any hair on your legs, your hair should literally be brushing the floor, and if you don't, you can either grow hair for your knees so you can do this correctly, or you can just barely pick up your knees. So we're going to start in the crawling position like a baby would crawl. And then just by turning our toes under and engaging our quads, we're going to pull our knees up, just barely up off the floor. So there's not a big variation between here and here. So a forward ladder crawl, I'm going to go ahead and scoot back here. A forward ladder crawl would be keeping your head in a neutral position, not up and looking forward. You engage your quads and your belly, and we're going to take steps very mechanically going forward. And really, the majority of the pushing that I'm doing is through my ankle, not necessarily through my leg. So you're kind of just straightening your foot and holding this position. During this crawl, you want your knee underneath your hip, and it can go backward, but no further underneath. So there's this amount of space beneath you that you're just not crushing. So once again, starting back here, it's up. And then we also do the backward ladder crawl. Now, if you find that occasionally your knees touch the ground, that's okay, as long as you're not using them. At least you're keeping them close. What we don't want to see is a lot of swaying side to side. So lifting this knee up too high in the air, even though it didn't necessarily come closer to me. So in addition to the forward and backward ladder crawls, you can do a series of 2 steps forward, 1 step back. So it's going to look like this. Make sure you're trying to be as choppy with your steps as possible. It should seem almost like your body pauses in time and then moves on. That will burn out your quads going forward and your shoulders moving back.